Hey, dear Virgo, how are you doing? I hope you're feeling much better than last week or the last week because the energy of the eclipse is subsiding. All the chaos and mental frustration, the sadness, it's slowly, gradually fading away so that you get more clarity and then you can take the leap of faith and go wherever the universe wants you to go. We are all evolving on this spiritual path. Before we start the reading, I wish to thank each one of you who has subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for all your love and support. And in case you're new to my channel or haven't subscribed as yet, please do that because every new subscriber is like a little dose of motivation for me so that I can continue doing what I do in order to channel all the guidance and the messages of the universe for all of you all. It's a part of my spiritual growth and I truly appreciate that we could connect through it. Coming to your reading, I think you've been going through a lot of conflict mentally, right? It's actually pulling you down. You're feeling sad or depressed because there's so much confusion going on, so many conflicting thoughts in your head that it's just maddening, isn't it? You've just been feeling that. And this constant state of being stuck between two choices and all the conflicting thoughts and so many opportunities. Should I do this? Should I do that? What happens if I do this? What happens if I do that? And what happens if I don't do anything at all? Actually, you've not been doing anything at all except battling with your own mind. And that's the energy that you've been in. And consistently what the universe has been guiding you is that the opportunity is right there, right? Whether it is your love life or your professional life, I think you already know that the universe has offered you something. It's you who's been blocked. You've kept your arms away from it, right? The universe is actually giving it to you in your lap, but then you're like, I don't even know. I mean, why me? Why is this happening to me? Is this supposed to be me? Is it for me? Should I take it up? What happens if I take it up? You're just constantly grinding your mind in all of these thoughts because maybe somewhere down the line you don't want to take that responsibility, because the moment you make a decision this way or that way, you will have to take the responsibility. And I think you're kind of running away from it. However, you do have the Temperance card, which means perfect balance. Something in your life, some event, some discussion or a trigger is going to come in because of which this balance will be restored in your life. On the other side, I do think that you're making plans to move forward with something with respect to your career. It could also mean that you might just have to travel for work. Something about your work or a project that you're working on may require you to travel, and whatever this entire process is, from you wanting to take a step towards it, or maybe you traveling to go meet someone to start this, I think you're going to start or commission something which is going to give you money and abundance. So that's the right path. So if you have any lack of clarity, or if you're apprehensive about anything at all, I think you should just drop your inhibitions and apprehensions and go for it. Because yes, on the work front, something new, something good is surely coming your way. Overall, I think you have the Judgment card here, and I think this is more to do with your personal life, where at some point in time, maybe you started believing that love is not for you, or maybe relationships are not for you, or if they are for you, then they can only be like this, right? There was a lack of wholeness, a lack of understanding that you don't have to define boundaries or put your equations into certain buckets and set rules for them, because that's like restricting them, right? And you've lived in those restrictions for a really, really long time, because all of these were coming from the projections of your own mind and your own fears. However, now is the time when from nothingness, you're going to get into being a rebel, where you're going to be challenging either your own understanding of things or the understanding or the conditioning that you've lived with for so many years, right? So I think I do see a lot of transformation in your overall approach and understanding towards your life, both professionally and personally. And at least materialistically, it is granting you with a lot of abundance. And in case you get the messages right, and if you're able to work through this mental blocks and conditioning that has been instrumental in turning your love life into almost nothing, then yes, you're going to rise like the phoenix, because I do think that there is somebody in your life who's like a gift of God and who loves you really, really a lot. And if you work towards it, then love is yours. And love is already there. You just have to accept it and nurture it. So a lot of good things coming to you, and I really truly hope that you're able to do what is just and what is fair for yourself and for anyone else. Wish you all the best. Have a great week ahead.